Hello students, welcome to the maths class. Today in this video we are going to introduce chapter 16 time. We do different activities in our daily life. You wake up early in the morning, then you take your breakfast, then you go to school. After attending your classes, you come back to your home. In the evening, you do your homework and play with your friends. Then you take your dinner with your family and go to bed at night. Don't you? We all do our daily activities on time and in order. How do you know that it's your time to wake up? It's time to go to school, or it's time to take your dinner? We all look at the clock to know what time it is to do work. So today we are going to learn about time. We know that a watch or clock tells us time. A clock has two hands. A shorter hand is the hour hand. The longer hand is the minute hand. The hour hand moves slow and it takes 1 hour to move from one number to the next number. If it moves from number 3 to 4, it means 1 hour has passed. The minute hands move faster and it takes 1 hour to go around the clock. If it starts at 12 and goes around to get back to 12, it means 1 hour has passed. Look at the face or dial of the clock shown here. The dial of the clock is divided into 12 big divisions marked as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. The gap between every two big divisions is divided into 5 small divisions representing minutes. So there are 60 small divisions on the whole dial. The minute hand moves around the clock once in 1 hour. So a day has 24 hours and 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. In some clock you find second hand. Second hand it moves much faster than the hour hand and minutes hand. Now let's learn how to read time when the minute hand is at 12. In the clock shown here, the hour hand is at 3 and the minute hand is at 12. So we can say that the time is 3 o'clock. Here in the first clock, the hour hand is at 9 and the minute hand is at 12. So the time is 9 o'clock. In the second picture, the hour hand is at 10 and the minute hand is at 12. So we can say that it is 10 o'clock. Here we can see that in the first clock, the minute hand is at 12 and the hour hand is at 5. So the time is 5 o'clock. In the second clock, the hour hand is at 2 and the minute hand is at 12. So the time is 2 o'clock. Now let's learn how to read time when minute hand is at 6. We know that minute hand takes 1 hour to go around the clock's face. In half an hour, the minute hand moves around only half of the clock's face. When we divide 1 hour into two parts, each part is called half an hour. We know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Half an hour is obtained by dividing 60 into two equal parts. 60 divided by 2 is equal to 30 minutes. Look at the clock shown here. The hour hand is beyond 8. The minute hand is at 6. The minute hand has crossed 30 small divisions in moving from 12 to 6. So, the minute hand at 6 shows 30 minutes. We say that the time is 8:30 or half past 8. Here in the first clock, the hour hand is halfway between 5 and 6. The minute hand is at 6. So we say that the time is 5:30 or half past 5. In the second picture, the minute hand is at 6 and the hour hand is between 10 and 11. So we say that the time is 10:30 or half past 10. Now look at the clocks carefully and tell the time shown. In the first clock, the minute hand has crossed halfway around the clock. It is at 6. The time is half past the hour or it is 30 minutes past the hour. Our hand is beyond 4. So the time in the above clock is 4:30 or half past 4. In the second clock, the hour hand is between 2 and 3. The minute hand is at 6. So the time will be 2:30 or half past 2. There are 24 hours in a day. The hour hand takes 2 rounds of a clock in one day. When it is 12 o'clock at night, it is called midnight. Time from 12 o'clock at night to 12 noon next day is AM. When it is 12 o'clock during the day, it is called noon. Time after noon till the midnight is PM. The full form of AM is ante-meridiem. The full form of PM is post-meridiem. When we say it is 9 AM, it means it is morning. When we say it is 9 PM, it means it is night. We measure time in seconds, minutes, hours, day, weeks, months and years with clocks and calendars. Let's learn about days of the week. The names of the days of a week in order are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. A week has 7 days. Monday is the first day of a week. After each Monday, Tuesday comes. After each Tuesday, Wednesday comes and so on. Sunday is the last day of the week. Then the next week starts with Monday again. This sequence goes on. Now let's learn about the meaning of yesterday, today, tomorrow. Today means the present day. Yesterday is the day before the present day. Tomorrow is the day after the present day. Suppose today is Sunday. Day before Sunday is Saturday. So on Sunday we say that it was Saturday yesterday. Day after Sunday is Monday. So on Sunday we say that it will be Monday tomorrow. In the same way, on Wednesday we say that it was Tuesday yesterday and it will be Thursday tomorrow. On Friday we say that It was Thursday yesterday and it will be Saturday tomorrow. Time is known as more precious than anything else because once the time is past, we cannot get it back. Time is precious, so don't waste it. In the next video, we will learn more about time. Thank you.